Hi, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. Got some journaling to do, and I thought I would just start. Got lots of stuff on my desk, and it's waiting to go in the journals. I pulled down some old, I had a box of, this box right here, of goodies from the last couple of years. Just some printables that I cut out. See, I was even using wrapping paper back then. Just stuff like that. So, some good journaling spots if I need them. That's what got me looking. I was like, I know I have got to have some Christmas themed, what do you call those things? Like notepads and stuff like that. So anyway, this is just kind of a little bit box. It's probably from 3 years ago, to be honest with you. I see somebody's printables and I just kind of stuck them. Yeah, I see printables from Brooke, Recreations by Brooke. I see printables from Pocket Journal Pam. So, anyway, I'm going to set that to the side for right now. And have this Santa letter writing kit that I got a while back. It's not even been opened, but it looks like it would be fun to use in the journal. So, I'm excited to open that. I have another whole box that's bigger than that one. That's old Christmas cards. Well, now that I make my own cards, I don't need the box cards. Anyway, some pretty envelopes just in case I need tucks in the journal. Some more Christmas cards. I always loved that one. But anyway, so you get the idea. I'm going to set that to the side. This was some stuff that I did that goes in the journal. All right, so let's see what we've got so far. Let's see. Friday the 1st. I got most of it done. I went back and added some journaling. And Saturday, I haven't journaled on this yet, but this is one of February and June's Patreon printables. And, okay, so I tried this. I brought the curly ribbon in. And, okay, this is wrapping paper. It's candy cane wrapping paper. And I just used it. I needed some journaling spots that were Christmassy. So why not use wrapping paper? And so anyway, I used that. The curly ribbon, tying it, the wrapping paper's too thin. I punched the holes in it. I got it to work, but I probably will do it without the curly ribbon next time. Just because it tore. And, all right. So onward and forward. I haven't written anything in that spot yet. That was that cut apart that I did. Just wanted something kind of on that page just in case I write something else. This was the first day of prompt week from Lydia at February and June. Monday was taste, and I think I told y'all about my grandma's snickerdoodle recipe. And let's see, this was Tuesday, what's on your movie watch list. Yep, I did that in the last video. Well, the last journal with me video. And I just took a scrap of wrapping paper and made a little tag or tab. It was just a piece I cut off of. Oh, I cut out this Christmas to Remember. This is off of wrapping paper because I wrapped gifts. So that's how I showed that I wrapped gifts that day. And this I made a little flip out. So I had some little private journaling about my doctor's appointment and so on and so forth. And this is where I'm starting. So this is more wrapping paper. I'm on a wrapping paper kick, y'all. It's doing me well. And I wanted something to put here that was a journaling spot. And I wanted music paper. I have, this is music wrapping paper. And because the prompt for this day is list your top 5 Christmas songs that you're enjoying this season. So I wanted something that was music related. And this is one of her printables, her little journal spots. It has presents because I know I wrapped presents that day. So this is where I'm starting. And I have my little cheat sheet here that tells me what all I did for the day. I think it's off to the side. You can't see it, but I can see it. So anyway, all right. So this was a Wednesday. And I did go, let's see, I put my scissors, I buried them. I did attempt to work at the clinic that day. And let me see if this is too big. Nope, I think it's just right. So it doesn't completely cover up the pretty paper. I mean, the paper's not that pretty, but, you know, it's pretty enough. But I think this goes with it pretty well. So I'm just, like I said, I just cut out a section of the wrapping paper and I'm folding it over and I'm going to glue it in. And then this will be my my journaling spot. Now the other one I wrote on it before I glued it in, but this one is bigger. I don't think I'm going to need to write on the top part as well. I just probably, this will be enough. So I wanted to do that. Debating on putting that here. Not sure yet. Here is my day and date. And I'm thinking, now this paper I can write on. Some of my white sheets, which is the back side of the cardstock, some of it's textured. This one is not, so I could write on this one if I needed to. I might leave that. I have a pocket here if I need it. I have a pocket here even if I don't need it. I could cut it and make a flip out like I did with the upper one. But let's see. If I put that there, and yeah, let's see. I could make it... I don't think I'm going to need that much journaling space on this day. I mean, I could, seeing as how I don't really need anything. I don't have to use that. I can just use the paper. So if I cut this right here, let me glue this down first so it sits still. And let me scooch my stuff. So I'm doing pretty good with my journal. I mean, I'm several days, quote unquote, behind, but it's not weeks behind. Well, it's only the, whatever it is, the 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. Normally I would start on like the current day, but because I was on a roll getting some of this done and catching up on my journaling and everything. So this is the day I left off on doing that. So I figured I would just keep going with it. I so put that on the wrong side. Oh well. I wanted the Carol of the Holly on here. Instead, I'm getting upside down Christmas chimes. But, oh well, that's what you get when you don't pay attention, right? Okay. So, now, if I want to, I could put like a little tab of washi right here. And that might... Let's see what I have that might match. I'm thinking it'll weight it down enough. And why I didn't think to do this with wrapping paper a whole lot sooner, I do not know. I'm debating on... because it's great for not only a hidden journaling spot, but just something to write on. And it's not just out and open, it's still decorated. I'm debating on this piece of washi tape or like a little round label. That might be too long. Let's see if I can get it on here remotely straight. I could just tape it down. That would work. Probably would not have done it. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay. I forgot I was going to loop it. Come on. Don't let this be the longest thing you do. Okay. I think I got it this time. I wanted a little bit of a loop. That was what I was going for. Okay, it doesn't hold it down, but it lets me know I can lift it. I might go back and either just washi it closed or just not worry about it. And I'm debating on whether I want this here or whether I want this here or maybe here. And then I can write the songs in here. So that might be what I do with that. I'm thinking I do this, and I'm really leaning towards opening this up. Last time I used, pardon my reach, used an X-Acto knife. And I said that before I did it again, I was going to bring one of those mats. And I did not. Like one of those cutting mats. Let me see. You know what? I'm just not going to... It worked last time. And again, I'm doing this because I did not cut them before I bound the journal. Because I was trying to get the journal done. And didn't want to take the time to cut them just so that I'd have to turn around and glue them back if I wanted a pocket. So, excuse me. So that works out. It works just fine. Nope, that's going here. Yep. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that there. I kind of want it a little bit cockeyed maybe, and that might weight it down too. So, Christmas songs. What Christmas songs are you listening to? Put them in the, well, if you're like me, you're listening to, we have two channels that have been playing Christmas music nonstop since like the beginning of November, or one of them since the beginning of November, one since Thanksgiving, I guess. And, okay, so this blue does not match my page, but it's okay. It's all good. I knew it when I designed with the turquoise and the pinks and stuff. I knew I was going to run into that, so I'm not letting that worry me. What I am going to do is maybe, I don't know if I can match this red. I'm going to do my marker. I'm not looking to get wet medium in here. Like, I'm not going to ink blob or ink smush or ink anything. I did kind of ink blob this one, but I can use it on another page because this is, like I said, this is smooth. Let me see. I have my big markers. This is going to be too bright. Hold on a second. I'm off to the right here. I had a little scratch sheet of paper that I was using. Let me find it. Well, I'll make a new one. I'm trying to remember what color, how dark that was. Okay, at least it's a true green. The other one is like a lime green or a fluorescent green. And, or I could take this one and make smaller lines. I don't know if I've got you in camera or not. Or I can do this one. I like the big lines that the big markers make, but I'm trying to think of which green matches this better. Probably that one. So I'll do the smaller lines, I guess. The red is not going to match this red. This is a brighter red. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, maybe I'll do the red. Okay, sure. You know what I could do? I could alternate them. That's what I can do. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I can do the big lines right here. This is just a little bit decorative, and it's a little bit partly like giving me lines to write. on or within. That's why I like these jumbo markers. These are the Art Skills jumbo markers. I think I got them from maybe Office Depot. I know I got some from Office Depot. I'm not sure. These are the like jumbo ones. They only came in basic colors like red, blue, black. You know what? I had a green. No, this is the fluorescent green. Okay. Quit looking. You already made your decision. So I was going to come in here and do, this will look rather Christmassy. It would almost look like a peppermint. So it puts a little bit of decoration on the page. And it gives you places to write. So you can either write in the color or in between the colors or whatever. But that gives me somewhere to write. I like doing that before I put on my day and date that don't match. It's okay. This matches. This just doesn't. And I did volunteer, or I attempted to anyway. And I had to leave early because I was hurting. So let me cut. I just printed this. I swear I'm not going to put this on every day, but it's on every day up till now. But I was, yeah, I was hurting. I had to leave. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, if you're new here, welcome. And yeah, welcome to my sirens and my trains and all the noises. This is like real life, you know, real life noises, right? My goal is to give you the realistic effect like we're in the same room journaling together, right? So if you were at my house, you'd be hearing these sirens. So but anyway, if you haven't watched my the last journal with me video, I started having some really bad pains in my right side, not appendicitis, like higher than that. So, let's see what else. Okay. I think I might do it like this, kind of break it up a little bit. Right above that pocket. I don't guess I'm going to put anything on this pocket. It can, I mean, could come back and add something decorative if I wanted to. But I think as far as this goes, I'm going to put this like this. Kind of like it up here. And it gives me a little bit of definition between my journaling, if I need any. Here we go. And there's turquoise in this, and there's blue, and that same turquoise or blue in here. So it's all fine. It's all good. Anyway, but I started with this pain in my side that they, you know, initially thought was my gallbladder. Turns out not to be the case, which is good. That means, I mean, that I don't have to have surgery, but we're not sure. They know something's wrong. But I'm not ready to talk about it yet. I'd like to at least find out. I got to go see a specialist. So anyway, onward and forward. At least I don't have to have surgery before Christmas, because that's what I was worried about. So, yeah, so I went in for a little while, and then actually the nausea got me, because that was, somebody started heating up their food. So anyway, I have all this room to write on. Anyway, the smell of food was making me nauseous. So I've got, my top 5 Christmas songs. I love, and I'll write it later, but I was going to go through them real quick. I don't know what all the names are, but I know the song. The one that has been my favorite this year, absolutely favorite this year, is My Snowman and Me, or My Snowman by Sia. I absolutely love that song. I thought it was new this year, but it's not. I think it came out last year or the year before. I don't know. Anyway, it's My Snowman and Me. It's a real slow song. It's real playful. It's really fun. If you haven't heard it, look it up. My Snowman or My Snowman and Me by Sia, S-I-A. And anyway, then there's the classics. There's one by Kelly Clarkson that I really like. I can think of the tune, but I don't know the name. I need to look up the name. There's maybe a new one by Meghan Trainor. I like her. And then there's Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. Their little Christmas song they came out with last year is really fun. You Make It Feel Like Christmas. You Make Me Feel Like Christmas, or something like that. So I got to narrow it down. I have a bunch. And then there's classic ones that are my favorites, like the Christmas Carol or Canon in D. I love that. It's just a musical or instrumental. And, and then I love A Holy Night. And, those are some of my classic favorites. So I might do like my top 5 more contemporary music or songs, and then maybe my 5 classic songs that I like. But anyway, it says that you're enjoying this season. So anyway, I'll go back and add that, but I think that day is done. Oh, no. I did wrap presents. And I did talk to I was going to say my child. I got to quit calling her my child because she's a grown woman. This is a printable that I bought at Recreations by Brooke on her Etsy. I did it as a picture and I didn't size it right, so it got cut off on both ends. But I'm still using it because I love these phones and the school bus and the cameras. And anyway, so I was going to do a little phone. And then the little grocery buggy, okay, in the South it's a buggy, I think. Or at least here, I call it a buggy. I think it's officially called a shopping cart. But anyway, really cute artwork in her printables. And that is Recreations by Brooke. You can look up her Etsy shop. They're all still in there, I think. I got it a couple years ago, but anyhow, so I have that, and I might have a nice little chat. I guess I could just keep going down with my stuff, or I could put it here. And what else did I say? Oh, I wrapped presents. So this is one of those things that I got from, what is it, Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of the two. There's a little free, it tells you how to do something. It tells you how to wrap a present, I guess. Anyway, I don't need the instructions as to how to wrap a present. But I thought I would use the present. Now I have, if you watched my wrapping paper video, I showed you on some of my wrapping paper, there's presents and things like that. So I can use that if this one's too big, which it probably is. But kind of cute though, huh? And I could use it to pull down yeah. I have been a present wrapping fool. Yes, I have. All right, I kind of like that there. I think I'm going to use it. That dried looking a little pinker than I'd like. But do I want this up like this, maybe? It's crooked or something, I think, is throwing me off here. Yeah, I did not cut that very straight. It's amazing how a little smidge just throws you off. Anyway, yeah, I like it upright. So, glue stick. I'm only going to glue from about here down. And then that gives me like a little pull tab. Not a pull tab exactly, but you know what I mean. Yeah, kind of a pull tab. And ta-da! I have plenty of journaling space. Plenty of journaling space here. Oh, I forgot to glue on my telephone. I could put that here. Yeah, I'll put it right there. I like it right there. So tell me what your favorite songs are. List them in the comments. I love these prompts. The Journal Prompt Week by Lydia at February and June. And it's hashtag Feb and June 5. If you want to find all of the other, you know, other people's, what they did. Okay, so I haven't decided. I'm cutting off these the little icon, or the little, whatchamacallits, where I've printed smaller ones for my calendar. I have not decided yet if I'm going to do a calendar for this month. As you know, I didn't do anything last month. I just apparently needed a little bit of a break, and I got one, and I came back in full force, which was my goal, because I really wanted to do all my crafty things for December, for the holidays. So that made me happy that I was refreshed. I came back refreshed. And Thursday's upside down. And this prompt is, how does the Christmas season make you feel? Some examples she gives are stressed, excited, joyful, anxious, overwhelmed, light, happy. I would say this year, I'm going to pick joyful. That's not always the case for me. I'm not, I got an earlier start. I can do more this year than I have been able to physically in the last 2 years. All right, this might be where, because do you hear that texture? I haven't tried writing on it, but I don't know how that's going to write. So I was kind of thinking, I just took some Distress ink and blobbed it and kind of blobbed and painted and whatever. I needed one sheet, right? And I was too lazy to go dye a bunch of paper. That's not on my list of things to do today. Because if I do that, then I'll make a mess and I won't get anything else done. You know what I mean? If I were to do that, that would be the only thing I would get done today, and that's not my goal. My goal was to get in here and journal some and catch up on some of my journaling. I'm playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo here. Okay, I need to go ahead and glue, or I will go ahead and glue this down, since I know I want that there. It's probably going to be a little dark to write on. This is, I used Rustic Wilderness Distress ink, and I'm not sure if I had anything lighter, but one of the greens that I had was a really blue green, and that's not what I was wanting. So this green matched the green in this paper over here. So I went with that, even though it was made for a kind of a dark background. I'm hoping that won't be a problem. Okay, wrinkled would be a problem to write over. But I think I can take, even if I have to write with almost a chalk marker. That's not what I was trying to say. Paint pen. Yeah. And I need to quit saying need. I am trying to remember to use my washi tape. And you know, I have this washi tape with presents on it. And I very easily could have used this to indicate wrapping presents. I need to remember that. See, I said it again. If I want to use it, I need to remember to use it. Okay. Let's see. I must not have glued the corners very well. All right, I don't want to get hung up on this day. Wrap presents. I got that. I've been wrapping presents all along. I do think I am going to put that here. That was a fairly easy decision. And this day worked out really well because it all matches. My paper over here, I really like this paper. I love the colors in it. Okay. Now, I need to figure out, if I put that there, if I put this here. No, I think I want this. I'm not liking it because it's got blue and whatever, although, let me think for a second. I did get out my stamps, and I got them, these are ones that clip together, or that's not a clip, but whatever you want to call it. They notch together, and it says joyful because, is there only one L in joyful? Maybe I should have looked that up. She's got one L for joyful. Now I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. And I can't look it up because you're on my phone. What else? Oh, I was going to get a label and stamp the label. Okay, so if it's 1L, I could always come back. I can always, let me finish the thought, or finish a sentence. I could always come back and add the other L after I look it up. It won't be centered, I guess, but anyway, I thought that I might put this here, and, or I only have the one craft and I have several white ones. But anyway, I have what I started to say is I have a die, a label making die that makes all these different shape and size labels. It's a Tim Holtz set. And this was kind of what I was thinking, was to do it sort of like this, maybe. I don't necessarily have to elaborate on this, but I could. If I was going to, I could. I don't want to use that one. Let me find the little journaling spots. Oh, let's open. Well, hold on. Here's journaling spots too that would match this page. Then I could do that. Let's open this one and see what we have. Let me cut this little label there. Because I must have gotten this at a thrift store or something, and I didn't even open it. I have not Christmas journaled in, oh, these are cute stickers, airmail. When I go to mail stuff, I can use those. Elf to go, ho ho, snow ho ho, dear Santa. Cute. Aren't these cute? These are so you can mail. Look, naughty or nice Santa mail. How cute are those? And then this, okay, so you can do little letters to Santa, but I don't need to do letters to Santa. I just need some journaling spots. That one's a little bigger than I want for this page. I can't really cut it down much, so I'm not going to use that there. I could, however, do this. I hate to cover that up. Wait a minute. But wait. I could do this. Oh, that's cute. And then have this on this side. And that way you can still see that. I'm not going to write on that one because it's textured. That's super cute. Should I do this day before I do this one? Because I'm really thinking I like that a lot. I mean, this would be sufficient right here. I just need to stamp my joyful somewhere. Somewhere. Okay. Let me cut this one out all the way. Oh, more sirens. Yay. If you've been around a while, you know I live in earshot of a busy highway. I don't live on the busy highway, but thanks to hurricanes who have taken down all the trees in between here and the highway, it's like the main... Well, anyway, you don't need to know all that. I like that too, but this is so cute. And I really want to make sure I use it. So super cute. And I could have more journaling space if I really wanted it. And I don't cover up all of that. I could put this like right here, like this. I like it. Okay. So, let me put the rest of this stuff up. Super cute. I'm so glad I opened it. I'm so glad I dug all that out from, like I said, it's been probably 3 years ago because I didn't journal last year and the year before. And let's see, since 2020 Christmas, December, I had surgery on my right hand. And then after that, yeah, you know the rest of the story. If you don't, you can go back. I've mentioned it in different videos. I could stamp joyful like that. But I think I'm going to put this down here. And what else did I say I did? Oh, wrap presents. Of course I wrapped presents. Because that's like all I've been doing. Now let's see. Maybe I should have waited on that. Okay, let me get this down here. Ooh, I know what I can do. I could put this along here. Or do I like it better here? Yeah, maybe so. Ah, that did not tear straight. Okay, I should have known that wasn't going to tear straight, but I didn't stop it. Okay, and I'm going to glue this on here. I'm just going to use a little bit of this glue and just do this one corner, let it hang off, because I like things kind of cattywampus. Oh, nope. There we go. I didn't want excess glue to glue it down on the page. Okay, so I'm gonna do this day before I glue this in, but I really like how that turned out, and that gives me plenty of journaling space. And I'll come back and type my joyful somewhere, or stamp it, not type it. Okay, this day, I may end up gluing this down and use this as a tuck. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll go ahead and... I like that there. It kind of fell there. we went, well, come on. And I don't have to put the other Friday. I mean, I have that. It says Friday. But I'm most sure that I had something that was a Friday right here. Let me pin up my glue before it dries out. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is taking me a while. All right, I lost my other Friday. So, maybe I will just use this up here. And like that. That matches that ornament too anyway. So, just putting another Friday on there is kind of duplicating. I did like it down here. I liked this, not so much this. That works just fine. This is the day I had my ultrasound. So I'm trying to see if I want, before I glue this down, I want to see if I'm going to put any paper on here. Like a journaling spot type paper. So I have, because I don't want to cover up the Santa because he's just so cute. Of course, I could put this here. And no, I need something to write on. Okay, that's going over there. I could use like a small strip of this right here. Let's see how that, where did my tearing ruler, or it's not really a tearing ruler, but my ruler. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. It sure stopped it from tearing, though. Like a little bead of glue or a piece of sand or something. Okay, so I can go ahead and glue this envelope down on the back page and then put this here, and I can use that as my journaling. I also have this that I will use up in here, up in here, up in here. Okay, so first things first, don't go away too far. Oh, that's cute. That red stripe. I'm just going to run a bead of glue like right here. It doesn't have to be glue. Well, never mind. I'm going to run several beads of glue. And I'm going to see where I want it on the other side. And then just press it in there. Okay. I'm going to glue this down and make a top pocket. I've done the flip up. I haven't done the top pocket yet, or the tuck. So, yeah. So now we have a working flip, and I can put whatever I want in here. And I still could write on that if I want. If I really need more journaling space, I could put a journaling spot right here. Not that one, but you get the idea. So I have this. So this works as a tuck. This was my little chicken thing for my ultrasound. And this is going to get glued here, just as a journal spot. So how's your journaling coming along? Are you sort of current? Are you excited about Christmas? What is your what feeling does Christmas give, or the season? How is it worded? Oh, wait, that was this day. How does the Christmas season make you feel? Okay. This one is Friday. Document your favorite holiday smell. Well, that particular day, I had to fast for 12 hours for this ultrasound. Never had to fast for an ultrasound before. But I guess because of what it was a fasting one. So, yeah, so that was a little different. And that was a long time to fast. But, you know, it didn't kill me. And it was early in the morning, thankfully. So I didn't have to, you know, most of the fasting hours were my sleep hours. And, you know, I really haven't had much of an appetite anyway because my stomach, it's not my stomach. Whatever, anyway. So, anyhow, I have, there we go. Just wanted to get those corners down a little bit. And I left this open for something. But, ooh, that clogs up. That little nozzle clogs up so fast. But I've been using this bottle a lot lately. So I have to just kind of pull the dried glue out of it every once in a while. Okay, so I have that and that. I had something that was going down here. Something up here. And I like this over here. Kind of matches the colors. And then I got to figure out where, oh, I know what I was going to say. I need to, and I don't have it. Maybe I have it in a sticker. Not really my holiday smell, but it is kind of. But this day, because I had fasted, the check-in place to this hospital where you check in for diagnostic or for radiology, it's right near their little coffee, little cafe thing. Oh, that's what I was going to put on here. Could make this journaling spot. I could put this right here. Let me cut this out. This is just a little clip art I found online that was of ultrasound. And I'm not sure. And then this is just a hospital clip art. I didn't really need this, but I had them printed up because I was going to see Miss Sue in the hospital. And then she went home. They couldn't do her surgery that they need to do because something else was off. So it was a good thing, but it wasn't a good thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so I've got to decide if I'm going to put this here and here and then journal about it here, or if I make this, I don't need this side. Let's see, what do I have? I have some ledger paper. I could just use this one. Well, I used that one for that day. Let me see what this one does. No, it's kind of an odd shape. I do have some, look what else I have. Look at this. This is a bundle. I haven't even undone it. Now, this one had a corner taken out of it. I don't know why they took a corner out of it. And I know I'm going to regret cutting this, but I got to cut it to use it. So, but I love the old look of the paper. So, I'm trying to figure out if I can use, you can see through it. I could have used this in my journal and made pages out of it, but I forgot that I had it. All right, let me try using was trying to do it to where I could have the border on it, but that's not working out so well. Definitely will use that when I go to the post office. Well, I guess. Did I lose my ruler again? Let's try this. And then, oh, that doesn't work exactly, does it? Well, this is an awful lot of work just to have one little writing spot. Let's try something else. No, I am going to use this. Even though you can see through it, though. I have plenty of this. Might as well use it. I'm not going to use it any other time of the year, right? Okay, so I don't need the mailbox in the season's greeting. I just want to glue this on and yeah, if I just glue it on, then I can trim the rest of it, right? So I don't need to know where the, where it is, because I already went. And really it just tells you where the gift shop is. So, the real important stuff. I do like this border though, but I don't see a way of having all of the border, or the the border on more than two sides. So I think I'd rather just not have it than to have it on part of the sides. So don't know if I can tear this, because the other side is torn. So I'm going to see. That would make a neat border. Yeah, they do this, and then they have this little list, and when they pass you off to somebody else, then they sign it. The last time I went in that particular, forgot what they call it. It's all their radiology, but like interventional radiology or whatever. That was when I had my spinal tap. I'm like, ooh, that was some bad memories. There we go. So I can just put this here. Yeah, that works. Don't really need the hospital, but might as well use it. I printed it. All right. Good enough. We have a brand new hospital. That's not the one I went to, but we have a brand new hospital in our area. There's the tuck. I mean, you can't see the little Santa mail, but he's cute. If you take this out, you can see it. And then I have, oh yeah, so my favorite smell that day was coffee. Okay, that did not stay at all. Okay, so Pen and Gear does not work on, this is like a shinier cardstock, maybe. So note to self, that did not stay. So I might have to come back and re-glue the rest of it. But anyway, so coffee. Coffee was the smell of the day. Probably my favorite holiday smell or Christmas smell would be like balsam fir or cinnamon or something along that line. Where did we leave off? Oh, I was making another, I'm not going to use this one, but I was making another wrapping paper journaling spot. I'm going to use a different one on that page. But I think I'm going to leave you right here on Friday the 8th. So we got the 7th done. I'm done all the way up to, yeah. So we did this day. We did this day with the wrapping paper flip. And this little flip out, a journaling flip out. And we did this day. And there's my journaling space here. And Thursday, how does Christmas season make you feel? I need to stamp joyful somewhere. Maybe underneath that, I don't know. But here's a little flip out, little envelope, and then some pretty paper. And then we have a tuck and a journaling spot there. I think I might go back and washi that. Because green ho-ho or red ho-ho? I probably could use presents again because I'm sure I wrapped. But anyway, I'm at the point where I have everything wrapped. Almost everything bought and everything wrapped. I have a couple more straggler things coming in. And here's the trees. That's cute. It's blue though, but I like it with the trees. I think I'm going to stick with the green ho-ho. The red would probably go better. And tie in the red to this page, but I'm liking this green ho-ho. I'm just not that crazy about the... No, maybe not at all. Okay. Maybe after I write, I don't know. There's something about just those harsh borders that's bothering me. This is not the right color, but maybe it's also crooked maybe on the bottom here. And so that might be part of my problem. So I can fix that pretty easily. And there, I have presents, and I have a tuck, and then this is where we leave off. And so I will, I'll bring you back, and we will start there, start right here. And yeah, so I appreciate if you stuck with me this long. There was a lot in this one. I know there was a lot of moving parts, and so to speak, and lots of things I showed you and all the fun stuff, right? So I hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you do, I don't talk about this very often. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to seeing your comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next journal video or the next, I don't know. I've been doing some kind of off the wall, just Christmas crafting videos this month. And if I can come up with another one of those, I might throw that in there too. So this is just the month of lots of crafting. So I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying whatever craft you do and whatever holiday you celebrate. And I will see you back very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.